good to see some people that I recognize over the years playing in the NBA that been supporting, and it's cool to be back here, a place I spent majority of my time. So it was good to see everybody.
It seems like throughout everything you tried to maintain, or at least say how much you enjoyed it here. Personally, you really loved it. Is that still something that you're trying to make sure people know about your time?
I mean, at this point now, I'm done trying to convince people that I love being here. I love playing basketball here. I love growing as a basketball player and as a person. Just not listening right now, so it's about time for me to just go ahead and stop talking about that type of stuff. I mean, because mainly everybody want to hear is the drama. So I think I'm tired of just telling them how much I love basketball, how much I love growing as a basketball player, as a man here. But eventually somebody will get it.
Is there any doubt that you won't play tonight?
I feel good right now, so I'm planning on it. I'm planning on playing.
Kevin, what have you seen just from the tape you watched the Thunder? You know, their offense, not exactly fluid right now, but what have you seen from them in terms of, how they're coming along or what they need to do to get back on track?
They got talent, man. It kind of exceeds a lot, and it's a league right now where it's a lot of young teams and a lot of teams still trying to find their identities. And I feel like the Thunder team you got Russ, PG, and Melo. They're still trying to figure out, how to play with each other. Chemistry is we talk about chemistry a lot, but it's more so about just being comfortable on the basketball floor on both ends with each other. I think they'll figure it out at some point. But they score so well, all three of them, that at any given night they can go off and, all of them scoring 20 points a game. So at some point throughout the season, all of them will, start to make those shots, start to play together, and it'll be fun to watch.
You know Russ better than pretty much anybody in the league. What are you seeing from his game right now?
It's playing a floor game. I mean, I think when you got so much talent, I mean, you're not going to see the same numbers. It's just because it's just more possessions being used by players that can handle the ball, players that can create their own shot, that can create for other players. So you got PG and Melo. He's not going to have the ball in his hands, but you might cut some of those possessions down, but he's still doing the same things as far as rebounding, assisting, and scoring. It's just not 30, 10, and 10. It's maybe 29 and 8, which is still pretty damn good. So when you got good players, it takes away some of your possessions and allows you to do the other things on the court that's important that people don't see. And they're leading the league in steals. They score turnovers. So I'm sure taking that ball out of his hands is allowing them to do other stuff.
What have you thought of what David West has been able to do at 37?
I mean, it's remarkable, the career that he's had, and just knowing what type of player he is coming, towards the end of his career. He's been, he's learned so much in this league, and he's applying it to his game, and he's, using what he's learned to help us be better players, as far as his passing, his mid-range shooting, at that age, but that much experience, that's what, most players at his position start to turn into, is one of those just like do everything on the offensive end, just, not really over top of the rim, but shoot the mid-range, make the passes, left-hand hooks, right-hand hooks. So he's playing a great, like veteran game right now, and it's helping us out.
Thunder's dealing with some clutch time issues right now, right? Because they have 3 All-Stars. This team is so used to dealing with 4 All-Stars. But how do you guys work that out? It's take those shots in those moments.
Well, coach calls plays, and late in the game when he calls the plays, we just try to run them and execute them. If he doesn't call the play, we just try to improvise. And we really like running pick and roll because, that draws 2 guys on the ball. Whether it's 2 guys guarding the roller or 2 guys guarding the pick and roll handler. So it's just that, when that ball when 2 guys guarding the ball, now you open up everything on the backside. Guys getting the lane to drive, getting the wide open 3. So in the games, we just try to resort to just moving the ball and see if we can find an open shot. And sometimes we just need to make some magic. Out of Steph, me, Clay, Draymond, whoever creates, just need to make some magic sometimes. So any given night, you never know how you're going to finish, but having those options and having that luxury to kind of do pretty much anything we want on the offensive end is pretty cool.
Will it be a weird feeling when you come out here, you played it before as an opponent, but you see PG and Melo in a Thunder uniform? That's got to be a little different.
No, nothing is weird to me in the league anymore. You've seen all the best players and been traded or moved to teams before, so it's nothing new to me. It's not surprising. At this point, I feel as though this is just a new era, a new regime of Thunder basketball, and I feel like everybody's comfortable with it now.
Kevin McCall is going through his situation in Indiana. Were you able to provide any kind of help perspective and all that?
No, I mean, it's not my place to reach out and give somebody advice, but if PG would have reached out and asked me for any, of course I would be able to, kind of give him some insight and some knowledge on what I've been through. But man, these guys are professionals. They're grown men. They go through things the way they want to go through them. But I'm always there to support any NBA player if they need something as far as advice or anything. But PG's handling it great. He's a professional. He knows how to play. He's a hard worker. So I expected him to come in here and have a smooth transition.
And Cole, you're feeling good? You said,
Yeah.
Do you expect to play?
I'm good.